This hike too.
Yes, you can. We are getting ready to go to breakfast. Then we're gonna go get our permits, and I'm gonna try to get the Wi-Fi because the Wi-Fi in the room is terrible. And so I'm gonna try to go down to the general store and see if the Wi-Fi is stronger there so I can upload some more videos. This is our 0 day. Look at our explosive room.
Gear explosion.
Oh, and this is all my food I got set out, trying to figure out if I have too much, which I have too many lunches, not enough dinners, so my lunches might be dinners, and then I'm using bars for breakfast. Here's our menu for this morning. Ronnie is definitely a breakfast person. What about you?
Not so much.
Not so much. So we're going to figure out what we're going to have and chow down. We are heading down to the general store to get our permits printed up. Did all the work, like filling out the forms and stuff like that, while we were sitting there for breakfast. So this is part of Fontana Dam. Fontana Resort. Is this the way we came, or did we come from over there? Oh, we must have came from... okay. They're having some kind of a thing with the Volkswagen cars, and they're gonna go do the... What is that road called for the dragons? The Tail of the Dragons. They're going to drive the Tail of the Dragons, so there are a lot of people here for that. Oh, and look, they have a volleyball court. Well, today has been somewhat of a productive day. I actually got to take an Epsom salt bath. You see some of the clouds behind us. It is going to be a stormy night, I think. I just looked at the radar and we've got more rain coming. And I was able to get my food set up for Fontana through Gatlinburg. And then got my clothes washed in the sink and they are hanging to dry. I just got done cleaning up my Google storage by the camp store so that I actually had some storage or some Wi-Fi. We're gonna have dinner at the restaurant. I ate one of my tuna fish meals for lunch, and I had a breakfast bar and yogurt from that. I got the breakfast bar from my food supply, and then I did a yogurt parfait from the restaurant, and yeah. So we're just kind of getting things together. I uploaded some videos today, and so had somewhat of a productive day, but I sure would like to be putting some miles on the trail if I could. But they said that there's going to be like 100 people starting up the Smokies tomorrow, so I'm not sure how we're going to tackle that because you have to stay in the shelter or at the shelter, and there's no stealth camping in the Smoky Mountains. Oh, and we got our permits today too. And so we are thinking about hiking out early, which means we'll add a couple miles to our trek tomorrow to try to jump ahead of the bubble of that. And there's a campsite like maybe 7.4 miles in, and then there's Molly's Ridge, and then one more shelter right after that. Those would be our first 3 options. And then after that, it turns into a really super, super, super long day. And I don't know that we would be up for that. I don't know that we'd have a choice, but hopefully we can get a campsite prior to that happening. So we don't really want to stay in the shelter itself, just because of the norovirus, and we're trying to avoid that if we can and find some place to set up our tents. So wish us luck. We'll see what happens tomorrow when tomorrow gets here, and we'll get a good night's sleep tonight. Probably get our stuff packed up today if that's what our plans are gonna end up being in regards to getting out early. But as for right now, we're just hanging out until dinner time. I'm heading back to the room right now. Iron Man and Season 1 are up there. He just got a box in today and had too much stuff, so he took out what he wanted, repacked it, and sent the rest of it home. So I have just enough to get me to Gatlinburg, so I'm in good shape. All right, talk to you later. We are all working on packing up. There's Ronnie right there. Look at his bed. Mine's probably not too much better. There's my feed bag. All that stuff over there is all my stuff. And we're trying to get ourselves packed up and ready for tomorrow. Had a burger and a salad for dinner, and brought a fruit cup back. And yeah, we're feeling good. I'm taking this. This is like I don't know. I got it from Lush, but it's got some oils in it, and I'm putting it on my feet and trying to keep them in good shape. And so I'm rubbing them on there right now. Just trying to keep them in good shape and keep them on the trail. Heard it's gonna be a muddy day tomorrow. So we're getting ourselves amped up to go.